Hello guys, in this tutorial we will learn about sending emails with Laravel and yeah, so let's do it the right way. First, we will do it with SMTP. So first let's get a project ready first. I'll go to Github, my repositories. I'll share a link in the description below for this. It's called a skeleton. It's a prepared Laravel installation that is configured with authentication and stuff. So basically we need to clone it and I'll go to my htdocs. I'll create a new folder called email, and here I will run git bash, and I'll write git clone and pay. Oh, let me do it again. Copy this, write git clone like so, and paste it, and now it's ready. I will open it with code and I will install the dependency with Composer. So Composer update, you will need Composer. If you don't have Composer, install it first. You can do so here, Composer, and get composer.org, and here you will download. And for Windows and command line, and you can see most likely it's going to be Windows, so just download this and just next. Otherwise you need to do it with this. So that's it. Let me take a look. It's still installing. So while it's installing, let's set up an email account and Gmail. Here we go. This is my own. So we need to click here, or if just sign out. And here you say use another account and create account, and just say for myself or my business. I just say for myself, and we will create an account, and I will write it email Miko test, and here I will say test 8. I will change the password later. Test 8. Miko test is taken. So like so. Here we go. Let me take a look at this. Let's just to manage my business, because we don't want a phone number. So let's just Miko like so. Test 8. Actually it's needed, so I'll just use my phone number and get the verification code. Like so. And we want to choose a month and date. Like so. And agree to the terms of service. And it should be done. Here, this is done. I'll just write npm install. This is still loading, but I think it's done already. It's just doing some cleaning up work. So this is installing, and let's go to our env file, and where it says mail, we need to say smtp gmail.com, and this is 587, and encryption is TLS, and username will be miko.999.test.9991 at gmail.com, and this is test date. So Miko test 991 1991, Miko test 1991. This has to be like this. And now it's done. The next thing we need to do is, let me take a look. Let's go to localhost, email, public, and say npm run watch. Let's go to our routes. Let's take a look if it works. So yeah, and we also need to migrate. So let me take a look at the database migrations that we have. Here we go. So PHP artisan migrate. We need a, here we go. I think we will have a, okay, user null, localhost. Let's go to PHP myadmin. And create a new database called email, Let's call it email. Let's go to env file here and say email, like so. Let's migrate again. Now it's migrated. Let's take a look. Email. Here we go. So basically what we can do is, now we can, with this skeleton, now we can register an account. Now we register, we can see that our data is populated. One more thing I need to do before we continue is go to resources, JS, components, now app view, and here we need to say class MB2 margin bottom. So now we have some bottom thing, and now we need to go to navbar. Here write email test, here we go. Now what we need to do is go to logout and log in. Here we should have an email password recovery. So what we need to do is create a page called reset password view, and just div class container, div class alert primary. And the way it will look like, it's first we need to have a form, on submit.prevent, and this will say, for example, send token, and here we'll have a div class form group, and here we'll have a label email, and here we'll have input type text, class form control, placeholder email, view model email. Here we go. And here we'll have a div class of invalid feedback, and here we'll have a error email, and also here we'll have vbind class of is invalid, and here we will just say error email, and now it's formatted nicely. and here we will just have a name called email, no, password reset. I think, yeah, it's okay. Props app data email and error email null. And here we'll have methods, and in methods we will have send token and validate token. Like so. So first let's go to our, let's take a look. Let's go here and say div class alert secondary form on submit that prevent validate token. And here we'll have a div class of form group, label token, and here input class form control placeholder token, vmodel token, and here we'll have a vbind of class is invalid, and you will have error token. Here we go. And the last one is div class alert success, and here form on submit that prevent sorry, you will have change password, and we will have div class form group label new password, and here we'll have input type text class form control vbind class is invalid error new password, and here we'll have a placeholder of new password, and here we'll have a div class invalid feedback, and here we'll have error new password. I'm taking a look here. I forgot a div class invalid feedback here. Div class invalid feedback, and he will say error token. Let's go here, say token is null, error token is null, I mean token is empty, sorry. And then we'll have new password empty, error new password null, and then password again will be empty, and error password again will be null. So here we forgot a vmodel, will be new password, and now I'll copy this, paste it, and let's just say password again, password again, error password again, copy, paste, and here just say password again, and here we'll have a button class btn success, type submit, and here we'll have change password, and here we'll also need a button class btn secondary, type submit, and here we'll have validate token, and here actually we need a vf token validated, token valid actually, and here we'll have token valid false, and as well here we need a button class btn primary, and say send token to email address. Here we go. Now let's go to our config mail, and here where it says name from, just say whatever, email test, like so. So basically we need a change password function, like so, and then our routes, we need to register the route, so import reset password from pages reset password, like so, and just put it here, path reset password component reset password name reset password. There we go. And then our login, I don't know why it's so many white spaces here, but here let's just say have a span, have you forgotten your password, reset it here, and here we will have a router link to reset password, like so. Here, let's take a look how it looks. Here we go, and now we have a form. It doesn't do anything yet, so let's create our backend first. We will need a bash, so php artisan make. We can make a mail. Let's make mail and reset password mailable. So let's go here. Now we have this. In our constructor we will take a token, and here we need a public token, and here we say this token equals token. Now we need a view. So in our views, just create a file called reset password .blade.php, and here we'll just say reset password, and here we can just go like this, email, and here we will have h1, you have requested a password reset. Your token is token. Thank you. Like so. Except here we need a subject as well. Here we'll say password reset. Like so. And in our app controller here we're getting a function called send token request. So here we will need an email address, so we will find the user where email is equal to request.email first, and we say if not is set user ID, then we say return response JSON error, and just say user with this email does not exist, and just say for one. And we need a mail, and we also need use app mail reset password mailable. Copy this and just say mail to user new reset password mailable, and here we need to pass a token, and token will be string random 32, and then we need a model PHP artisan make model password reset. I made a mistake there. There we go, just delete this and just say protected table password resets, like so. And then in our app controller we need to include it, so use app password reset, and here we'll have a password reset new password reset password reset email equals to user email password reset token equals token, and password reset save. And then we need to say another function called validate token. Here we'll have a request. One second, actually, I'll need to pause the video. Okay guys, I found out what the problem was. So basically here we need to say password reset equals password reset where token equals to request token first, and we say if not is set password reset email. Then we return response JSON error invalid token for 1. And then we say user where email equals to password reset email first, and then we return response JSON user status of 200. And then function, public function reset password request, and then we say user find request user ID, and then we say password reset equals password reset where email is equal to user email first, and then password reset we delete it. Actually, for that to happen, we should have table increments ID. And now we need to refresh it. PHP artisan migrate refresh. I need to create a new user now, and it's okay. And here we need to say user password. We set a new password now. Bcrypt request password, and then user save. That's it. We don't need any more, except we need a few routes. So basically we need to go to our web, and here we need to say route post. Actually, we just copy and paste this 3 times, and here say send token, and this one was called, let me just close all of these, send token. So send token. And this one will say validate token, and this one will be reset password, and this is just reset password, like so. And that's it. So we have those functions to reset the password. We can close this. Now we need a few functions for resetting the password. So let's go to our reset password file and go to send token. This error email, no, just reset it at the start. If not, this email, this error email address is required. Now we say if not this error email, const data equals to email, this dot email, this app rec post send token data, then this info email will be email sent. Now we need this info email variable. So info email null, and let's go up to the template, and here where it says is invalid, we need also is valid info email, and here just say valid feedback info email, like so. And now we say catch error this error email equals to error response dot data dot error. That's it. Now validate token, we need to say this error token equals null. Say if not this token, and this error token is required, and say if not this error token, const data equals token this dot token this app rec post validate token data, then response. We need also a user, and info token. No, I just go to our token here and just do the same thing. So is valid info token, and just go like this, like so. Read this and just copy and paste like so. So we have the response. Now we need this token valid is set to true. Actually, this is important. So if response data ID, only if we get the user do we say token valid is true. Sorry. This info token is valid. This user equals response.data. Now here we say catch error this error token response dot response no error dot response dot data dot error, like so. And now let's go to our change password function, and we say this error password error new password no, this error password again no. So we say if not this new password. I'm not gonna do extra validation here, just for demonstration purposes. So if you want password length, then you can do that. So we say this error password new password is required. If not this password again, this error password again equals to password confirmation is required. And then we check if this new password not equals to this dot password again. Then we say this error password again is passwords do not match This is as far as I'm going to go for validation. And now we need to say if not this error password and not this error password again, we say const data equals password, this new password, and user ID, this user.id. Now we'll say this app rec post. I'm going to take a look at, check how I named it, the route. So reset password. So reset password data, then this router push login, and that's it, guys. That's the reset password page. So if we now refresh it, we have an error, but that's okay. Now let's send an email to my email address. Let's take a look if it works. Send token. Okay, so we'll say send token. Again, try again. Please don't spam my email address. I trust you guys. Okay, we need to, does not exist, so we need to create an account first. Now log out, go here, type in the email. Let's take a look. I don't know, column updated that. I think we need to say yeah. So basically what it means is that we don't have on this table we don't have updated that. So we need to say here public timestamps false. But I hear from my phone that I got an email. So let's go here. Let's take a look. So I have an email. So it says you have requested a new password, your token is, and then you copy the token, paste it here, validate token, it says invalid token. Okay, let me take a look. Why? Okay, because we didn't, we don't have anything in the password resets. So let's send a new token. Email sent. So let's go take a look. Let's copy this, paste it here, and now we can set a new password. So okay, this seems to be a password field. So now we can log in with a new password. Here we go. Now we're logged in with a new password. So let me just, before we finish up, let me just put it as password. Reset the password. Email sent. Can hear my phone ringing. Let's just copy this, paste it here. Token is valid. Password again. And now we can log in. Now we're logged in. So this is how it works, guys. It's pretty, it's kind of complicated, but it's because it took 40 minutes to do this. But I think I don't think it's that complicated. It's okay. I tried with Mailgun. It didn't work because my messages were deferred, didn't get delivered. So this is a very good way of doing things. Remember, You need to set a mail driver as SMTP, mail host as smtp@gmail.com, mail port as 587, your username this is the email you registered with, the password you registered with, and mail encryption has to be TLS, not SSL. That's TLS. So this is how I found out how it works. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe and like. This is free content for you guys, so you can learn web development as much as I like it. So thank you guys for watching. See you guys.